Rosa returned to the lobby. Alright guys, welcome back to some more Umineko when they cry. If my voice sounds a bit different than usual, maybe a bit deeper, it's because I just woke up recently. It's currently 9 a.m. I mean, you guys can actually see. Wait. Hope you guys can see this, yeah. I'm recording this the 19th at 9 a.m. Woke up about 30 minutes ago. And yeah, ready to go at it. Ready to go, Umineko, all day. Well, to be fair, I recorded the last Umineko part last night, um, and it was so unbelievable. Okay, we're actually on chapter 12 now, the new witch, episode 3, chapter 12, the new witch. So it was so unbelievable last part that I woke up this morning and I was like, I have to read more Umineko. So I'm back here again to read more Umineko. I'm gonna look at Eva Beato one more time, y'all. Look at Eva Beato, incredible business. So yeah, last time Eva became, well, younger version of Eva that lives inside of Eva, or however that works, became the new Golden Witch. She's taking over the Beato role. Holy crap! And yeah, here we are. Rosa was the second person to figure it out, to the riddle. But when she arrived, Eva had already done it. And now I think they've walked back together, back to the guest house. And Rosa promised Eva that she wouldn't say anything until tomorrow morning, which may or may not be a mistake from Rosa's part. But she's gonna wait until the seagulls cry, until the Uminekos cry, because this vision novel is called Umineko when they cry, or sea cats when they cry, however you wanna say it. Sea cats, sea fish, sweet fish river, sweet fish that go into the ocean after they're born. Umineko, sea cat. But how do cats connect? Sea cats. Umineko is a 7-letter word, goddammit. It's not 6 letters! U-M-E-N-E-K-O. Umineko is a 7-letter word! Damn it! What about sea cat? S-E-A-C-A-T. That's also a 7-letter word. Oh! Both sea cats and Umineko is a 7-letter word. That's... Huh. Sea cats. Umineko. I don't know. I guess if you say only one, well, sea cat is a 6-letter word. If you say sea cat, if it's one sea cat, it's a 6-letter word. Remove sea cat. Wait. Let's go back to the riddle. Wait. Wait. Nah, I don't think I've done anything. Wait. Let's check the freaking epitaph one more time. Wait. So, remove S-E-A. No, but it's in Japanese, isn't it? It's not gonna work because it's Japanese. It's Japanese. I'm not. This sucks, man. Alright, I mean, we can try anyway. Remove sea cat. So, sea cats. Sea cats. Sea cats. On he, because there's no T or E. On H. On her. On HF. On HF. On her first. To elect. Okay, if you remove the A and the E and the C's, we get Strify. No, it doesn't make sense in English, y'all. Remove the 6 chosen by the key. The 6. What are the 6? Sea cats. We get Hosen. By he Kai. It doesn't work that way, y'all. This word doesn't work. Okay, I thought I had something going there. I obviously didn't. It's Japanese kanji. I can't. It won't work. It won't work. I'm not gonna solve this riddle, y'all. I'm not. That was a false hope. Yeah, welcome back. Eva became Beato last time. She got the whole coronation. That was crazy. We met Lambda again one more time, and Byrne. That was cool. Ronav is ready to serve her, right? Ready to help her out if she needs any new questions. And at the very end there, after the coronation, that was beautiful. Me and Beato clapped together. We had a little clapping scene together where we celebrated her success. And I admitted to Eva actually having worked hard to get to this point, which she has. I think Rosa's worked hard too, But I'm not gonna let my bias. For once, I'm not gonna let my bias go, and I'm going to congratulate Eva. She's a witch now. She's Beato. Eva Beato. Incredible business. All right. Let's see how this is gonna turn out from here on out. So Rosa returned to the lobby. It was still her time to rest, but her expression made it look as though she couldn't sleep deeply with all this tension. I mean, she also just solved the riddle and found all that gold. So I don't know how you'd be able to sleep if you with knowledge of all that gold and its location. It's kind of crazy from Rosa. uh, where's Eva? I want to see Eva. You have to force yourself to lie down. It'll get tough for you later on at this rate. Where's where's Eva? Is she not back either? Cause yeah, I mean, Rosa's returned to the lobby, so I want to see where Eva is. Considering her younger version just turned into a witch, into Beato herself. I want to know where she's at. I want to know how she's feeling.
ありがとう。どうしても寝つけなくて。シャワーだけ浴びさせてもらったから、私はもう十分よ。
Okay, I mean, if you take a shower, you wake up too. That's another thing. That when I'm really tired and I take a shower, I wake up for. It makes me awake again. Okay, so taking a shower is a good way to wake up if you're tired, or it's a good way to get energy back for sure.
次の人、休んでもいいわ。
The next person can rest. I also need to run. I should also run on the treadmill today. Yeah, I should do that because I didn't do it yesterday, but I did it the day before. I try to run 5 kilometers every time, 5 kilos. That's typically where I get to. I started off with 3, and then once it got easier, I've started doing 5 now. So last time I ran for more than I thought. I ran for 5.6 kilometers, so that's a bit further on. But yeah, irrelevant. I'm just talking about other methods that keep you awake. Exercise is another thing that can keep you awake when you're tired, which is why I went to exercise, and then I realized that hey, I've started running on the treadmill recently. Well, the last 3 weeks or so, I've started running, and it's actually pretty refreshing. I'm not gonna lie, exercising is refreshing. Okay, the next person can rest. Eva?
キリエさんたちはいかがですか?
What about you two, Kiri and Rudolph?
どうする? Rudolph さん.
Hey Kiri, you can rest. Use your big brain. You can also solve the riddle, you know. Kiri, I have faith in you.
休ませてもらう?
Will we rest? Although Kiri, similar to me, doesn't have the advantage of having been an Ushiromiya family member, especially a direct family member, for her entire life. Okay, that's my one defense. Eva spent sleepless nights trying to solve the riddle, and Rosa too, right? They both spent a long time. I mean, Eva probably has put a lot of, probably more effort into it. I don't know, but she spent so many days and nights, you know, trying to figure out the riddle. For me, I haven't done that. I can't read Japanese. Alright? And I'm not a Nishiromiya, so I don't really know how the mansion truly looks like. There's no way I could figure something like that out, okay? Alright? I'm sorry. I mean, to be fair though, I do have more hints than they do when it comes to figuring it out. I do. The visual novel has given me more hints. But still, come on. How is anyone expecting me to solve this when Eva, who's worked her entire life to solve the riddle, she was just able to do it along with Rosa? You expect me to be able to do it? Come on. You can rest if you want, says Rudolph. I'll stay awake. That's the only manly thing I can do right now.
じゃあ起きてるわ。夫と一緒に起きてるくらいしか女らしいことができないから。
Hey, I love these two's relationship. Kitty and Rudolph's relationship has to be, I think it's my favorite among the siblings. I mean, we don't know Rosa's husband. He left for milk. Eva and Hideyoshi, they're okay. I mean, they had a little cute moment with in the Maldives, talking about the Maldives when they died in episode 1. Small cute moment, but still, their interactions are mostly boiled down to Hideyoshi. A lot of it is just Hideyoshi saying, "Eva, calm down," when Eva speaks out of line. Although Hideyoshi should be proud in the fact that Eva was able to solve the riddle. I'll just say that much. And Cross and Nazi, we've seen a small interactions between them, but they haven't gotten too much screen time, so I'll say that much. But we have seen one big interaction between them. I remember one time when Cross was reflecting upon his life and his business, and the way he's conducted his business, and the way he regrets the way he's conducted business in his past, and the way Nazi was supporting him. And we also, especially in episode 1 when Nazi was the sole survivor, we got a lot more about her POV about being his wife. But I still have Kitty and Rudolph's relationship as my favorite. I think staying awake with my husband is the only womanly thing I can do right now. Not, even Nazi likes it. You two truly are close. Honestly, Rudolph really chose a good woman there. I'm not gonna lie. Good on you, Rudolph. They're close. As are you two. I mean, okay. They're not close with her daughter though. To be fair, it's not like me Battler is any better with Rudolph. Although to be fair, me and Kitty we get along nicely. Even though I've never met her daughter or son. Doesn't she have like a child called? I forgot what they were called, but I remember that she had a child, and it was barely mentioned in episode 1 that she had a child, and I forgot about it because it was barely a one-off line at the very start of episode 1 when we first met Kiria that she had a child. So apparently Kiria has a child. We don't know with who or whatever. I doubt it. It's not with Rudolph. The way a commenter reminded me of it was that it wasn't a child she had with Rudolph. It was another child, which I thought was interesting. I don't really know. I could be interpreting things wrong. It could be a Rudolph child. But if Kiria does have a child, I mean, would be nice if Battler got to meet her, though. You know what I mean? Although Kiria is young, though. Her age will probably be around... Nah, even younger than Maria. I was going to say around Maria's age, but probably even younger. Because Kiria is around Rosa's age, I want to say. Maybe even younger than Rosa. So her if she has a child, she's probably the same age as Maria, if not a bit younger. So I don't really know. We still, for some reason, she's not here with us. I mean, she does have a child. Maybe she's got custody of her child now that she's here with Rudolph. You know what I mean? Kiria, she's now here with us. So I guess she doesn't take her child to the family conference, which makes sense, especially if it's not Rudolph's kid. That child is not a true Ushiromiya family member, so I understand why she wouldn't take them with her. Anyway, Natsu and Jessica's relationship cannot be said to be fantastic. George probably has the best relationship with his parents out of all of us cousins, right? I mean, Marian and Rosa. I mean, we all see how Rosa treats Maria sometimes. George again has a good relationship, I think, with both Eva and Hideyoshi. I think they're both really proud of him. Only issue is when they found out the taboo that he's dating Shannon. That's where the issue comes in. Me and Rudolph were not on great terms. And obviously Nazi and Cross, Jessica, yeah. Cross considering, especially after the way he was treating Eva, to see Jessica act the way she does. Yeah, I can see it. So I would say George has the healthiest and best relationship. Where is Hideyoshi? Considering Eva just solved the riddle. Ooh, it appears as though, unlike Rosa, they can't fight against their age. That's rough. As though in response to those words, the door to the hall clunked open. Oh, okay, they arrived at the same time. Eva and Hideyoshi returned from the guest room. So they went to the guest room. When? At what point? So, because last time we saw Eva was with Rosa out in the rose garden. So at some point, Eva and Rosa returned. Eva and Hideyoshi then ended up in the guest room, and now they've returned. And Rosa just walked in in the lobby. I don't really know how that works. Unless in the guest room, Eva just talked to Hideyoshi about solving the riddle. That'll be wild. So if Hideyoshi knows what the solution to the riddle now, that'll be crazy. Cross? Are you still alright without sleeping? And then she says, that's none of your business regarding Cross. Yes, yeah.
姉さんこそ
What about you, Ne-san? These two, the riddle solvers. And if they return from the guest room, then maybe Hideyoshi now knows as well. Maybe Hideyoshi's in on it.
無理しないで休んでたら
Why not take it easy and rest, Eva?
なんだか寝つけなくてね。シャワーを浴びたら眠気が覚めちゃったわ。ルドルフたち、よかったら休んでいいわよ。
Okay, so they've all taken a shower. So they've all had the time. Both of them have had the time to take a shower. I wonder why. Why have both riddle solvers decided to take a shower? So solving the riddle equates to you taking a shower afterwards. Note, write that down. Write that down. Note that down. Taking a shower. Sweetfish River, shower river. Go down. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Taking a shower. It's connected. Nah, I'm joking. Who knows though? Rudolph, Kiria, you can rest if you want. Alright.
おう、サンキュー。今は気持ちだけでいいぜ。兄貴たち、先に休んだらどうだ？
It feels like they're all kind of being condescending to each other. Because every time they talk to each other, like, oh, you can rest. Oh, no, I'm fine. You can rest. Oh, no, really? No, you can rest. It's like they're all being condescending in a weird way. Like, they're acting like they're nice, but they're being condescending. You know how Cross a second ago just said, oh, it seems like they're out cold. You know, Cross was being condescending in the way that, oh, they're so old, they can't even stay awake. You know what I mean? So, it's like taking a rest is a sign of weakness in their minds, right? Reminds me of the samurai, you know, that's the for them it's eating, it's fasting, that's from One Piece. I'm taking One Piece now. They don't eat, right? They see eating as a sign of weakness. It's like, oh, you need food to nah, I don't need food to go through. I can manage. Why don't you go first, Oniki?
ありがたいね。
See, he's gonna say, how kind of you, but no, I'm good. You can rest if you want.
だが先に休むわけにはいかん。
I cannot rest first.
それくらいしか長男らしいことができないんだね。
That is the most I can do as the oldest brother.
私たちは最後まで起きていますので、ご心配なく。
The two of us will be awake until the very end. Again, Nazi, that's tough. Y'all have already been awake for about 20 hours. You're tasked to being awake for another 20 hours. Good luck. Good luck being awake that long. That's over 40 hours of being awake. Good luck. Again, I struggled staying awake for 30 hours. My body shut down after 30 hours. So I don't know how you'll manage 40 plus. Good luck.
それよりエヴァ姉さん、大丈夫？少し顔色が悪いわ。
More importantly, Eva, you're right. You look a little pale. Kitty, if only you knew. If only you knew she's just solved the biggest riddle ever. Okay? She found billions of yen worth of gold. Okay?
そういや、そうやな。
Also, he hasn't told Hideyoshi? Eva hasn't told Hideyoshi about the gold?
ん？ちょいと熱っぽいで。
You're feeling a bit hot, you know? Hideyoshi put his hand up against Eva's forehead. It seemed that Eva wasn't feeling her best.
言わんこっちゃね。年のくせに。生活リズムを崩すからだぜ。風邪か？
I don't know. If only all these guys knew what Eva knew. Only Rosa knows. Is it a cold? Rudolph says.
夏日、上野南條先生を呼んできてくれんかね。
Could you call Dr. Nanjo down?
はい。
Yes.
いいわ、そこまで大げさじゃない。常備薬は持ってるから大丈夫よ。疲れるとすぐ熱に出るの。
I tend to get a fever when I'm tired. To be fair, you and Rosa were also walking out in the rain in the rose garden, so
心配しないで。
don't worry, she says.
姉さん無理しないで
So Eva right now, she's talking normally, like always, no problem, right? She's talking to the other people, even though her younger version has turned into a witch. That's crazy. How does that even work? Her younger version turned into a witch, but she's here talking as if nothing's not as if nothing's happened, but still. So, I guess there's a small disconnect between older Eva talking to the other siblings and younger Eva that just turned into new Beatrice.
ありがとう。 私抜きで兄弟が集まってると私の陰口でも言われてるような気がしちゃってね。昔からの被害妄想なの。ごめんね。
I get the feeling everyone's talking behind my back when my siblings gather without me around. It's a persecution complex from long ago. Sorry, okay?
私は何も言わないわよ。姉さんのいないところで姉さんの嫌な話なんて。
I will never say something bad about you when you're away. Eva, I would never say something bad about you when you're away. Clearly, I don't know what you're talking about, Eva. Come on, Eva, trust your little sister. Come on now. She's not gonna spill. She said she'll wait until the Uminekos cry. When they cry, she said she'll wait. Okay? Trust your little sister. She hasn't spilled. Okay?
どうしたの？
So yeah, okay. So Rosa's confirming that during the time Eva was away taking a shower in the guest room with Hideyoshi and stuff, Rosa's confirmed that she hasn't said anything regarding the gold to the other siblings. That's what she's doing right now. But Eva, you gotta trust her. Of course she wouldn't.
姉さん、さっきから変よ。
Been acting straight for a while, you know?
もう少し休んだら？
Should you get a little rest now?
そうね。3月までの金策を考えたら頭痛がひどくなってきちゃったわ。
So Eva says, I started thinking about raising money by March and it made my headache even worse. Yay. What do you mean about that?
それは良くないわね。
That isn't good, Rosa says.
休んでて。
Rest.
姉さんの頭痛がひどくならないよう私も実調してるわ。
I'll restrain myself so that your headache doesn't get worse.
私だって頭痛さっきから辛いし。
I've had a bad headache myself for a while now. I love the way these two are so secretly talking to each other.
ありがとう。じゃあ私お言葉に甘えてもう少し休ませてもらうわね。
Well then I'll count on what you've said and rest for a while. Okay.
どうしたんやエヴァ急にへそ曲げて
Why is bent out of shape all of a sudden?
すまんなわしらもうちょい休ませてもらうわ
It's Eva's time to rest.
すまんな
Sorry. Please let us rest a bit longer. After putting his hands together as though praying and apologizing several times, Hideyoshi went after Eva and left the lobby. Okay.
空気が悪いなどうにもギスギスしている
Everything is so strained. I don't like this atmosphere.
無理もない。早朝に殺人事件。それからずっとここで銃を抱きながら缶詰ですもの。ストレスが溜まって当然ね。
It's natural that we'll start to build up stress.
上の子たちもだいぶストレスが溜まってるんじゃないかしら。
I bet we're just having fun playing card games while y'all are all paranoid.
マリアが心配だわ。こういう時は感触を起こしやすいの。
I'm worried about Maria. She tends to get irritable in times like this. Just then, they heard the sound of wild footsteps from upstairs. The guest house wasn't a cheap building, so if there had been any normal footsteps, there was no way they would have heard them. Okay. It was like the sound of someone stamping their feet in frustration. Okay. Maybe it's Maria stamping her feet. And not a moment later, in addition to the apparent sound of feet running out into the upstairs corridor, they could hear Maria calling over and over again, sounding displeased. Alright. Okay. Rosa grabbed her head, ruffled up her hair, and voicelessly moaned in anguish. The adults conscientiously turned their backs to her, pretending not to notice. I don't know what you're on about. The noisy clamor came downstairs and flew to the lobby. It was Maria who was sobbing, the other children who had come down with her, and Nanjo. So Battler's here too, right? I'm guessing. Battler's the most important one. In other words, everyone on the second floor had come downstairs because of Maria's tantrum. Rosa couldn't hide her dizziness at the scale of the annoyance her daughter was bringing to everyone. Why is Maria making this fuss? Is it because she's noticed that Beato's been overthrown? If she's noticed that, then ooh baby! If Maria's noticed that something has changed, this is gonna be a bit interesting. Let's see.
ごめんローザおばさん、私たちもなだめたんだけど、どうしても聞いてくれなくて。
We tried to calm her, but she just wouldn't listen. Alright. So, with Maria, it might be. She might have noticed something about Eva Beato. Why are you crying, Maria? Why are you crying?
どうしたのマリア？少し静かにしなさい。
Could you be a little more quiet? Imagine Maria says, "Someone solved the riddle!" Then Rosa would really freak out. She'd freak out.
みんな見てるわよ。
Everyone's looking.
例のバラ庭園のマリアのバ
Oh!
ラ、あれが急に心配だと言い出して。
She suddenly started saying that she was worried about it. Oh, right, because the rose. Because Beato was the one that secured the rose, but now that Beato has become Eva Beato, then ooh. She just started saying she was worried about it. Okay, Maria. Okay, so Beato's here with them, with the other children. That's good.
寝ぼけたみたいなんです。
I think she's half asleep.
急にガバッと起き出して、バラが心配だ、バラが心配だって言い出して。
Yeah, that is no coincidence.
マリアちゃん、落ち着いて。それは夢なんだよ。
Maria, calm down. That was just a dream. It might be broken again. Beatrice will get mad at me.
だから少し静かにしなさいって言ってるでしょ。
Oh, here we go. Is Rosa gonna go on another one of those slapping Maria frenzies? The children were taken aback by the sudden rising in the tone of Rosa's voice. But Maria's crying just grew louder, and her tantrum just grew fiercer.
ローザさん、子供を頭ごなしに叱ってはいけませんぞ。こういう時は温かい牛乳などを与えると良いものです。
In times like this, it is good to give them some warm milk or something.
ここにあるかも。
Is there any here?
さっき朝食代わりに出した牛乳で空っぽです。
The milk we served in place of breakfast earlier was the last.
誰か子供用の鎮静剤とか持ってるか？
A sedative to use on kids.
ほら、あの銀の粒みたいなやつとか。
Those silver pill things.
持ってるわよ。
Of course I do!
ああ、今探して飲ませるから。
I'll search for them now and make her take them. Dang, okay, Rosa. She's gone on her crazy frenzies again. Without hiding her displeasure, Rosa grabbed her handbag that she had placed on the sofa and fished around for the medicine. It seemed that she had brought some child-use sedatives for Maria's tantrums. She found it and tipped the bottle into her palm, but it seemed to be empty. Ah! Irritated, Rosa shook the bottle several times, but that didn't change the fact that nothing was in there. That's rough, Rosa! All the while, Maria's crying was growing more and more intense. I have a suggestion, y'all. Take her out to the rose garden. Follow her to the rose garden and make sure that it's safe. Meanwhile, Eva was lying in bed covered by the bedding. Alright, I think she's about to tell Hideyoshi about the gold, maybe. Hideyoshi returned from the washroom, folding a handkerchief soaked in water.
こら、ずいぶんひどい熱や。きっと親族会議のどっけにやられてもうたんやな。
今はもう他の親族たちのことは全部忘れるんや。な。
Okay, so Eva has a fever right now, and I'm gonna go ahead and just say, uh, partly due to not sleeping at night, but also because uh, her her younger version's become a witch, so I think that's taking a toll on her body as well, becoming a witch. As Hidoshi spoke to her kindly, he set the soaked handkerchief gently on Eva's burning forehead. Eva rested her own hand on top of his.
あなたの手ひんやりして気持ちいい。
Your hand feels wonderfully cool.
わしの手が気持ちいいようじゃ、だいぶ熱が出とるな。安心せい。すぐに薬が効いてくるわ。
Eva did also walk out in the rain, right? You get sick from walking out in the rain, right? That's just classic.
それにな、わしの手は魔法の手なんや。
Very ironic that you say that your hand is a magic hand while talking to Eva, whose younger version just became Beato. Okay. I mean, as far as I know, Eva didn't take, or Rosa didn't take with them umbrellas, so I guess they're sick.
こうしてエヴァの額に手を当てとるとな、どんな熱も立ちどころに治ってしまうんや。
Got a magic hand. Any fever will melt away right away.
そうね。あなたの手で私の熱が引かなかったことは一度もないものね。
He's got a magic hand.
そうや。わしの手があれば医者いらずやで。
Alright, guys, I can't hide it now. I was trying to hide it for so long, but they've kept it going. I can't be. Come on, guys, you cannot tell me I have a dirty mind, okay? But like, come on, you cannot. I tried my best for 2 lines, but Hideyoshi kept going. Why did Hideyoshi keep going about his hand, man? Come on, come on.
安心して目をつむるん
Oh,
や。
come on. Please, alright, let's move on from the subject of magic hand, please.
すぐにわしの魔法でぐんぐん熱が下がるからな。
Alright.
うん、知ってる。あなたの魔法感じるもの。
No, stop. It's okay. Shut up about feeling magic. Please shut up for now. Stop. We're good. Hideyoshi was about to say they call that the placebo effect, but he stopped. If Eva said that she could feel magic from his hand, then that was alright for now.
魔法って本当にあるのかしら。
You're a witch now, Eva.
おお、
Magic exists.
あるで。信じる者にしかわからへんけどな。
Only those who believe can tell, though. Again, this episode with the theme of believing giving you magic power.
そういう魔法は案外世の中にたくさんあるもんや。
魔法が実在するなら、やっぱり魔女も実在するのかしら。
I wonder if witches are real. Well, you sure are a witch, so you can confirm. Your younger version can come out here and confirm to us that she's a witch. Or you're a witch.
ん？森の魔女ベアトリーチェのことかいな。
Or you mean the witch of the forest, Eva Beato? Yeah, that's crazy, right? Hideyoshi, your wife is a freaking witch. She took over the title of witch from Beato.
信じる者にはおるやろな。神様と同じや。信心深い人の前にしか姿は現さんのや。
Yeah, this theme of believing has been big in episode 3, you know. Just for those who believe, God and the witch will show up.
私もね、昔魔法が使えたの。
Long ago, I was able to use magic too. Well, long ago may not seem that long ago, because, you know, you can still use magic, alright? Your middle schooler version of you can use magic right now, alright? She was that powerful.
ほう、ほんまかいな。じゃあお前も魔女やったんやな。
You've been a witch once too!
私がね、絶対に叶えたい夢があって、それを強く願って努力すると、それが必ず叶ったの。
And it came true once again, Eva.
私はその魔法で いつも成績は一番だったし、生徒会長にだってなったし、入りたい大学にも実力で入れたし。
And even solved the riddle of the epitaph and found 20 billion yen.
いつだってどんな願いだって叶えてきたわ。
Everything I wished for was granted.
そうやな。
It's all about that hard work, you know? Your entire life you've been working hard.
お前の魔法はいつだって大したもんや。お前は確かに魔女や。
You're definitely a witch, Hideyoshi says. Come on! Hideyoshi's just joking, but come on, Hideyoshi. If only you knew!
そして誰にも負けん努力家や。わしゃよう知っとるで。
You work harder than anyone, I know all about it.
私ね、子供の頃からずっと心の中にもう一人の自分がいて、いつも私を励ましてくれたの。
Yeah, seems like the other you wasn't just some hallucination. She actually exists and is now a witch. Whatever the hell that means.
そしてその自分は魔女だったわ。
And that other self was a witch. Yeah, she truly is now, more than ever. Holy crap, Eva.
森の魔女ベアトリーチェなんて信じなかった。
But you believed in the younger you?
もし六軒島に魔女がいるとしたら、それは私の心の中の魔女のことだってずっと信じてきた。
And as of today, you're not wrong. The witch in your heart is now the witch of Rokkenjima, so you're not wrong.
その魔女の自分に私はすごい感謝してる。あなたに出会わせてくれてよかったなっていつも感謝してる。
I'm also grateful that she let me meet up with you.
病気の時のお前はいつも気弱すぎや。今は何も言わんで熱が下がるまでずーっとこうしてるからな。
Stay like this the whole time until your fever has gone down, okay?
絶対に手を離さないでね。
Don't take your hand away.
なんだか私自分が自分でなくなるような気がしてさっきから怖いの。
I feel like I can become something that isn't myself, and it's been scaring me for a while now.
私の中の魔女がベアトリーチェに触発されてどんどん強くなるような気がして。
I get the feeling that the witch inside of me was provoked by Beatrice and is growing stronger and stronger.
なんだか私を飲み込んでしまいそうな気がするの。
Somehow it feels like she's going to swallow me up. Oh my goodness.
大丈夫や。わしが一緒にいる限りなんも恐れることなんてあらへん。
Okay.
ほらちょいとヤバめな国に旅行に行った時バスごと強盗にあったことあったやろ。
Really?
わしが撃退したんやで。
I repelled them. The whole bus was robbed, but I repelled them.
あなた金時計を渡して拝み倒しただけだったじゃない。
That was kind of trash, Hideyoshi. Come on, you made yourself seem like a big man, but I was kind of garbage.
かっこ悪いけどかっこよかったわ。
To be fair, if I was being robbed, I'd do the same thing. I always say this to people, like, whenever they ask me, yo, I mean, what would you do if you're about to get robbed? Bro, I'll give him all my stuff. Bro, like, especially in the United States, I don't live in the United States, but in the US, they got guns everywhere. Thankfully, they don't here, man. I'm in a much safer place, I'm not gonna lie. Especially considering, you know, the United States and the way they treat people of my skin color. I can't lie. So, if I was in the United States and someone was robbing me, I'm giving them all my stuff. If I get held at gunpoint, take everything. Take my phone. Take my. I don't carry a wallet with me. But take what? I don't know what you want from me. Take it. All right. Like I don't want to die. Okay. You know what I mean? Like, don't try to be this hero who dies while looking cool or whatever. I mean, no. Save yourself, please. Okay. Like, damn. I don't want to get shot. I'm giving them my stuff. Okay? Money, and I can buy a new phone. Money is something I can make again. I can get myself a new job, can start working, sit down on grind. Yes, that's a big setback. Getting robbed is a big setback. But at least I'm alive. You know, in terms of that, Hideyoshi, understandable. You know, I understand that action. You know, I don't necessarily respect it, but I understand it and I would do the same.
この手絶対に離さないでね。眠っても絶対に離さないでね。
Not even if I fall asleep.
そして何か不気味なものが忍び込んできても私を守ってね。
And even if something creepy sneaks inside, protect me. What if Eva Beato takes over our Beato's body and she just goes she goes to the lobby and goes hello, I'm Eva Beato. Imagine.
おう、任せとかんかい。だから今は安心して眠るんやで。すぐに薬とわしの魔法が効いてくるからな。
The medicine and my magic will start working real soon. Eva finally calmed her heart and closed her eyes. And if you close your eyes, just then there was the sound of a door being opened violently from the direction of the lobby. It seemed that Maria was having a tantrum and screams of could be heard, along with Rosa's rebuking yells. That was probably very annoying to listen to, or maybe it was taking a toll on her headache. Eva moaned as though in pain and buried herself in the covers. It was easy to guess what was happening. Maria probably had a tantrum for some reason, gone down to the lobby, and when Rosa had scolded her for it, they had started arguing. And then the looks of the rest of the family had been too much spared, so Rosa had taken Maria out into the corridor. Hideyoshi had no desire to interfere with Rosa and Maria's problems, but just for now, since Eva's condition was so bad, he wanted them to take their ruckus somewhere else.
ちょいと待っとれや。静かにするようお願いしてくるわ。
No, Hideyoshi! She told you not to remove your hand! No! Eva Beato will roam free! Your hand is a magic hand! I'll go ask him to keep it down, but your hand!
早く戻ってきて。
Okay, she's gonna let you. Okay, she's gonna let you take your hand away. Alright, come back quickly.
大丈夫や。この部屋から出んて。
Okay, I won't leave this room, he says. Okay. I'm saying, take Maria to the rose garden and try to find the flower. Ah, but it's raining, so you might get sick like Eva. Hideyoshi removed the chain, opened the door, and stuck his face out into the corridor. He immediately met Rosa's gaze.
大丈夫かいな、ローザさん。
Everything alright?
ごめんなさい。うるさくして起こしちゃったかしら。
Did all this noise wake you up?
マリアちゃん、ごめんな。エヴァおばさんな、具合が悪って寝とるんや。すまんが、ちょいと静かにしてもらえるか。
Could you quiet down, Asujin? Maria's tone didn't change after being asked by Hideyoshi. She kept whining and repeating, "My rose! My rose!" Rosa slapped Maria's cheek. Yeah, we could all see that one coming. Lifted her up while covering her mouth. And carried her off towards the entrance, trying to at least put some distance between her and Hideyoshi's room. Alright. They would still probably be clamorous for a while yet, but he had at least warned her. Hoping that Rosa would show her capabilities as a mother, Hideyoshi closed the door. Alright, Hideyoshi.
またマリアちゃんが泣いてるの？
Is Maria-chan crying again?
そうみたいやな。ローザさんも大変や。それを思えば、うちのジョージはできすぎや。
What do you think about that? Or George is almost too good to be true.
親が感謝したいくらいやで。
You should be grateful.
そうね。
I can't even see Eva. Is she under these sheets? That blanket? I don't really know. Are these? I guess it's a blanket. Can't really see the difference from this perspective. Hand. You're right. Hand. I need your magic hand right now. Give it to me.
おお、すまんすまん。ほら、魔法の手やで。
He put his hand on Eva's forehead again. Maybe there really was magical power in that hand. A truly peaceful look rose to Eva's face, and bit by bit she began to drift off into the land of sleep. As he had promised, Hideyoshi kept his hand on her forehead. Nice. That's a good husband right there. He's shown time and time again that he's a good husband. Let's go, Hideyoshi. That's a W. By the entrance with her hand still against Mari's mouth, Rosa was at a loss at what to do next. She had been unable to withstand everyone's gaze in the lobby, and had yelled at the children to go upstairs before dashing out of the lobby. Is she gonna keep slapping Maria? More slapping? And when she went out into the corridor, Hideyoshi had told her that she was being too noisy. Where should I go now? Where should I take this child who's having a tantrum? She felt as though she was about to cry in frustration. As Maria kept struggling in an attempt to scream, Rosa put her mouth up to Maria's ear and tried to persuade Maria in as calm a voice as she could manage.
マリアはそんなにもバラが見たいのね。
You want to see the rose that much? Maria nodded her head several times, moaning, "Oh,
どうしてそんなにバラが見たいの？お母さんが聞いてあげるから静かに話して。叫んだら殴るわよ。
I'll hit you if you scream! Tell me quietly."
マリアのバラ、ベアトリーチェに蘇らせてもらったの。また折れちゃってるかも。マリアはそれが心配。確かめないと眠れない。
Can't sleep until make sure that the rose isn't broken again. It seemed that she was still making a fuss about that marked rose from yesterday. Rosa felt her headache throbbing again, but she was at least a little relieved that Maria had now stopped her screaming.
とにかく今はみんな大変なの。だからママたちに迷惑をかけないで。バラの話は明日雨が上がったら好きにしていいから。だから今は聞き分けなさい。
You can worry about that rose all you want tomorrow when it stops raining, so just listen to me for now. No, it has to be now!
やだやだやだやだ。マリアのベアトリーチェのバラ。
She's screaming again, and Rosa's covered her mouth. Rosa reflexively covered Maria's mouth. She had spoken a little too harshly and had gotten her agitated again. Rosa realized that it was partly her own fault and clicked her tongue in self-hatred. But Maria thought that was directed at her, and her crying grew even fiercer.
お願いだから静かにして。どうしたらあなたは泣き止むの？
What can I do to make you stop crying?
どうしたらあなたはママの言うことを聞いてくれるの？
What should I do to make you listen to what your mama says? Honestly, have you guys ever received this question before? I have. I've received this question before. What can I do to make you stop? I've received that question before. I have. It's just like, what can I do? What do you want me to do? Stop crying, yo! Maria? Abruptly, Maria stopped crying unnaturally fast. Then she turned around and muttered,
マリアのバラを見たら、ちゃんと明日まで静かにしてるよ。
If I can see my rose, I'll be quiet until tomorrow.
本当？
Honto? Really?
うん。バラ庭園に行って、マリアのバラを見たら、
If you go to the
もう
rose
おと
garden
なしくする。
and see my rose, I'll behave.
本当だよ、ママ。
I mean it, Mama. I mean it. If it could keep Maria quiet for the time being, Rosa thought that even going out into this wind and rain would be a small price to pay. Okay. Yeah. She did think it might be a bit reckless, but in the end, no murder or anything of the sort had actually occurred. No, nothing actually occurred. So who are the two who are close? Are Rosa and Maria going to be the two who die because they're the two who are close? Or is it because Eva managed to solve the riddle and her younger version became a witch that this ritual now doesn't exist anymore? The ritual's gonna stop now? All of that clamor since this morning had been a farce set up by Kinzo. There's also the fact that Beato said that Eva Beato would have to perform her own ritual to fully cement herself as a witch or something along those lines, right? So Eva Beato also has to do that ritual at some point. I don't know. That would be an interesting plot for episode 4. Imagine Beato's like, alright, this new game board, this time Eva Beato's the ritual holder, not me. If you carefully thought about that chain of locked dreams, it communicated more clearly than anything that it was all an act by the victims themselves.
本当にバラを見たらもうおとなしくする？
Will you really listen if you get to see the rose? Also, to be fair, Rosa, you went out of the rose into the rose garden and into wherever the location of the hidden gold is. Alright? So clearly you're not scared to go out because of some murder. Okay? You're fine to go out with Maria. Well, to be fair, Maria is your daughter, so you're more scared for her than yourself. I can kind of see that. I can kind of see that perspective as well.
本当だよママ
I mean it, Mama.
痛い
Ouch! Another slap. Rosa didn't overlook that creepy laugh and lightly hit Maria with her fist. And she shrugged as though giving up.
わかったわ。
You're still holding your gun up? With your child right there? That's crazy.
一目見たら納得するのよ。いいわね。
Yeah, one look can be satisfied. Understand?
うんママ約束する
I promise. One look. Okay. Once again, Rosa tested the weight of her gun. It's alright. It's only a farce. It was never a murder on this island in the first place.
くそ待てよローザおばさんローザおばさんとマリアが第二の晩の犠牲者なのか
Are they going to be the sacrifice of the second twilight? That's also what I thought! Battler, I had the same line of reasoning. Are they going to be or not?
くそくそくそ誰か気づけよ呼び止めろ今の親父たちや俺たちは何をしてるんだ
Tell them to stop. What are those guys in the living room and us kids doing?
ローザ親子の痛々しい関係に気を使ってわざわざ話題を変えておる。そなたらも2階へ上がりテレビを見ながら話題を変えておる。
That's crazy.
くそったれ誰か気づけよ一番近くにいるのは誰だよ秀吉を頼むよ玄関から2人が出ていくのを気づいてくれよ
Someone notice!
届かん二人のささやかな時間を邪魔してくれるな
Hideyoshi kept talking kindly, his hand on Eva's forehead. He didn't notice that Rosa and Maria were going outside through the front door at all. In that case, there was no way that the others in the lobby, which was even further away, would notice either. And the cousin's room upstairs was even worse!
そなたは何を慌てておるのか第一の晩にて犯人は事故死したとの大胆な察してにてわらわを打ち破ったではないか
Did you defeat me with that bold move saying that the culprit died in an accident in the first twilight?
ならばこの島に犯人はおらぬことになる
Does that mean that there is no longer a culprit?
何を心配する必要があるというのか
What is there to be worried about? Well, there could be multiple culprits, Beato!
うるせえよしらしらしいんだよ誰か引き止めろ二人が殺されるんだ
Those two will be killed.
誰か止めろ
By the way, if Maria gets killed, Battler will officially be, so far at least, the only person to survive until the end. Okay? If Maria dies right here. Just saying. Because Maria survived both times until the very end. She was on the 5 survivors both times. Even though the 5 survivors die anyway at the end, she still was one of the 5 survivors that got to go to the Golden Land. There was no way that Battler's voiceless scream would reach Rosa or Maria. The two of them could be seen in the Rose Garden. The rain was still awful, but fortunately the wind had died down a little. No, maybe that wasn't fortunate. Because if the wind had been a little fiercer, Rosa would surely have hesitated to go outside. Here it is, you found the rose. Alright, let's go back before we die, let's go back. Maria found her own rose with the gold lace and stared at it lovingly. Alright, let's go back! Hurry, 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 hurry! Rosa, carry her, go back! She said she'll be silent, let's go! Rosa had accepted with the promise that Maria would only have one look at it, but she didn't want Maria to complain that it hadn't been enough later on. So she decided to go along with her until she was satisfied. No! No, Rosa, take her back, y'all are gonna die! One of the seven stakes are about to come up. The 7 stakes are about to come up, and they're gonna kill y'all. She believed that there wasn't a culprit, but if by any chance she was mistaken, they were now in an extremely dangerous position. Rosa believed that faintly herself. If things got bad, she would throw away her umbrella and ready her gun. Keeping the innocently rejoicing Maria in the corner of her eye, Rosa gazed warily in all directions. Your gun won't help against the 7 stakes of purgatory! Now in command of Eva Beato. But there's actually now they are in command of Eva Beato now. How does that work? How does any of this work? How will the ritual continue if Eva Beato is the new Beato? Huh? Were her eyes just tired? Even though no one should have been there, she thought she saw something glitter in the dark rose garden with all its wind and rain. Gold colored? Is it Beato? It had to be her imagination. Is Beato showing up? Like our Beato, not Eva Beato. Or maybe Eva Beato is showing up. Does Eva Beato have the ability to do that though? Is she good enough with the magic to show up here? Because to Rosa, it seemed as though gold butterflies were dancing through the rose bushes. Okay. Beato or Eva Beato? Runove? I don't know. Is someone gonna show up? The 7 stakes?
大丈夫かエヴァ無理せんでやっぱり南條先生を呼んでこんか
Should I call Dr. Nandra after all?
大丈夫だからこの手を離さないでお願いだから離さないで
I'm begging you, don't take your hand away. But if Eva Beato does show up, then how does that work? We'll have 2 Beatos existing at the same time. We'll have Eva who's sick, and then we'll have other Eva over in the Rose Garden. How does that work? Eva was breathing wildly. Beads of sweat were appearing on her forehead. It certainly was true that she had stayed up all night last night, and that things had been rough since early this morning. It wasn't all that her body wasn't keeping up. Yeah, but this is crazy. It sounds like she's almost dying here. Even though he understood that, Hideyoshi suspected that Eva's sudden fever was the sign of some serious illness. I agree. This sounds bad. Several times Hideyoshi suggested to call Dr. Nanjo, but Eva resisted firmly, pleading with him and saying that it was even more important that he didn't take his hand away.
わかったでもなお昼になったら必ず南條先生に見てもらうんやでそれを約束できるならずっとここにいてお前の手を握ったるからなこうしてギューッとな
But you gotta have Dr. Nanjo looking at you by lunchtime. I'll stay here the whole time until then, okay? If you can promise me that. Alright.
ありがとう大丈夫よあなたの手の魔法で必ずこんな熱なんか下がっちゃうから
The magic of her hand will definitely make the fever subside. Even as she said that, Eva's harsh breathing didn't improve in the slightest. It's almost like she's giving birth. That's how bad it is. That's bad. This sounds like it hurts. This sounds like a serious illness. This is not a normal headache. Or fever. Or normal fever either. Who's there? I mean, considering Eva's reaction, I'm guessing Eva Beato has finally started to take form, so I'm guessing it's Eva Beato who's there now. She saw an umbrella moving from beyond the rose bush. An umbrella? Rosa threw away her umbrella and wildly lifted her gun. When she did, the figure beyond the bush showed itself. Is it Eva Beato? Is it Eva?
エヴァおばさん。
It is Eva Beato! Yes, but I confirmed it here. Auntie Eva.
びっくりしたわ。
Wait a minute. It's her. Isn't this her witch form?
姉さんなの？
No. It's her witch form, isn't it?
何かご用？
Do you have some business? Well, she's sick. She has a fever right now. This is not your typical Eva. This is younger Eva, turned into a witch.
さっきの話の続きなの？
Do you want to continue our earlier discussion? What? What? Wait, you're supposed to be sick. There's two Evas right now. Okay, I thought it was younger Eva was gonna show up. Like Eva Beato was gonna show up. But nah, adult Eva shows up. So we have two current Evas alive. One has a fever. Seems like she's bad, in a bad condition. And now we have this Eva who's shown up with an umbrella in the rose garden. With Rosa and Maria.
ええ、そうよ。お父様の黄金の話よ。
A discussion about father's gold.
お願いだからマリアの前では遠慮して。
Restrain yourself in front of Maria.
ちゃんと約束は守ってるわよ。姉さんの悪巧みの邪魔はしないわ。
I won't get in the way of your scheming.
悪巧み？
Scheming?
何それ？
What's that?
姉さんが何を考えていても勝手よ。
Oh, or maybe this is fake Eva. Like fake canon. Oh, like in episode 2. So this might be fake Eva, and she's here to fulfill the second Twilight and kill Rosa and Maria. That's the second Twilight. That might be it.
私は邪魔する気なんてない。だからマリアの前では許して。私は分け前さえもらえれば十分なの。
As long as I get my share, that will be enough. So please not in front of Maria.
分け前？
Your share? You don't get no share. I get all of it. Oh. Yeah, now we all heard that witch laugh, didn't we? This is definitely Eva Beato. I don't think this is fake Eva, like fake canon. I think this is Eva Beato, you know? Eva started laughing in a creepy voice. Rosa was startled, but Maria stared blankly. I think Maria's noticed that this is a witch. Then Maria said just one thing. I think Maria's noticed that this is a witch. Maria might have noticed that this is the new Beato, the successor. Even though Maria was supposed to be Beato's apprentice. Like not Eva Beato, but Beato's apprentice. So I thought for a second Maria was going to be the successor of Beato. Not Eva, but Eva was the one who solved the riddles, so Maria didn't.
おばさん、誰？
Wait, who are you? Maria says. That's a crazy laugh. Okay, Eva Beato. Okay. So, it seems like this crazy laugh is something that every freaking Beato witch has, except for, you know, my Buto, Virgilia herself. Otherwise, these witches, all they do is laugh. Even Satoko's laughing. Not Satoko, sorry, Lambda. Although they are the same person. Nah, but Lambda, even Lambda's laughing like this. Burn is an outlier, I guess. But Burn is different. Burn seems like she's bored all the time. Your share?
誰がお前にやるものか。あれはすべて私のもの。この黄金の魔女ベアトリーチェのものよ。
It all belongs to me, the Golden Witch, Beatrice. Is she gonna transform? Meanwhile, the older Eva can't handle the appearance of her younger version turned into a witch showing up. And the fact that Rosa can see her makes me think that she's not in her witch form, but she's in her human form, similar to how Beato's in her human form. But considering Beato died, quote unquote, Beato's human form might work differently. I don't know, but Eva's struggling right now. She's really sick. She's struggling.
エヴァ大丈夫かエヴァエヴァエヴァ
Eva!
握っていて離さないで。私じゃない誰かに連れ去られないように。
So that I don't get taken away by someone who isn't me!
私の手を握っていて離さないで。
Keep holding onto my hand, don't let go. Wow. Oh, there she is!
お前が何を努力したの？
When did you ever work hard?
何も努力してない。
You never worked hard for anything!
いつも私たちの影に隠れてのらりくらり。いつも戦わずに影から影へと逃げ回っていたお前に後ろ宮家の黄金を無心する資格など本当にあると思ってるの？
Damn. So she's transformed now to her witch form. There she is, younger Eva in the flesh. She's out here. And yeah. Our Eva struggling with a sickness. Alright, seems like she's dying, seems like. But Eva Beato, she's on the smoke.
あれは全て私のもの。後ろ宮家当主にして新しき黄金の魔女ベアトリーチェの名を継承した私だけのもの。
Successor to the name Beatrice. I'm the new head.
ベアトリーチェだ。
Also, Maria just takes that at face value. Yeah, okay, it's Beato.
ベアトリーチェ。
Mama, it's Beatrice. Frolicking around, Maria jumped at her mother in ecstasy. Rosa treated Maria cold-heartedly and raised her gun high.
姉さんよね。姉さんなのよね。
Don't you see her witch dress? Do you think your sister would wear that witch dress? By the way, look at freaking Rosa with her gun held up high. Shoot her! It's not gonna work. But you can shoot her if you want.
違うわ。私はもはやあなたの姉であった存在ではないの。
I am no longer the one who was your sister.
じゃあ、あんた誰なのよ。ベアトリーチェだとでも言うの？そんなはずはない。あんたは19年前に死んだのよ。
You died 19 years ago! Right, because Rosa was the one that killed her. Well, led to her death. She did die. Also, I find Rosa saying this interesting. Unless she was kind of lying or kind of being vague when she talked with the siblings. When Rosa talked to her siblings, she said, I'm not sure when Beato died. Must have been around 20 years ago when I was a middle schooler, so about 20 years ago. I'm not exactly sure. But now, she's given a specific date of 19 years ago. That tells me that during the time Rosa figured out what the riddle is, she figured out that her death happened 19 years ago. That might be connected, y'all. 1967, 19 years ago. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. Why does Rosa all of a sudden now know that it happened exactly 19 years ago? Or she knows it's 19 years ago, and she's not saying about 20 years ago. Remember, right? During her backstory, she wasn't sure if it was 19 or 20 or whatever, but she knew she was a middle schooler, so 20 years ago. I'm just saying. Just a little detail I just wanna mention. I don't really know if it's just random or if it shows that solving the riddle makes you know that she died 19 years ago. I don't know. Maybe there's a hint there. I don't know.
ええ、確かに死んでいたわ。だって私、あなたの頭が割れているところをはっきり見たもの。その中身が溢れ出しているのを昨日のことのように思い出せる。
I can remember your insides flowing out like it was yesterday.
そのあんたがどうして生きてここにいるのよ。
How could you be alive and right here now? Not only that, she doesn't even look like Beato. She doesn't even look like the Beato from 19 years ago, Rosa. So, I mean, maybe your memory is hazy, but she doesn't have gold hair or blonde. I mean, it's blonde hair, but it's gold because she's the witch of gold. Eva has what? Like, what even is that color, y'all? Red, orange, brown? A mix of red, orange, and brown. I don't even know. Like, Rosa's hair is brown, but Eva's hair is like a weird shade of brown mixed with red or something. I don't really know what to say. It's kind of brownish. Alright. The concept of death does not exist for a golden witch. The names of Golden Witch and Beata will be handed down for all eternity. It is endless. There's no concept of death for Beato. How pitiful, Nesan. That gold has caused you to lose the distinction between fantasy and reality. So you're gonna continue the ceremony? You're gonna continue the ritual? As the new Beatrice, I've been tasked with my own resurrection ritual. You're gonna continue then? Ronove! What should I do? She's seeking help from Ronove. So, is Rosa going to be able to see Ronove? I'm guessing not. I'm guessing she's not going to be able to see Ronove. I'm guessing Eva Beato turned into a human is the reason why Rosa can see her, right? Maybe not. Maybe she will be able to see Ronove. But doesn't Rosa notice that even if she notices that this is Eva, don't she notice that this is much younger Eva? Right? This is middle schooler Eva. She looks so much younger than current Eva, right? This is Eva like 30 years ago, 20 plus years ago. Actually, no, it's definitely more than 20 years ago because George is 23 or something years old. So this is definitely Eva from like 30 years ago, I would say. Because Eva's about 50 at least years old now, right? She's about 50, I want to say. That is up to you, Beato. You already have the power to make whatever you think reality. You should grow used to it if you use it a little.
私が魔女として初めて捧げる最初の生贄に選ばれたことを光栄に思うがいい。
Alright, so Rosa's going to be her first sacrifice as a witch.
第2の番に寄り添う2人を私がこの手で引き裂く。
On the second twilight, I'll teleport the two who are close with my own hands, also known as Maria and Rosa, the two who are close. And Rosa knows what that means. Dance of the Moon Rabbit, new soundtrack. So, considering Rosa solved the riddle, she knows what the two who are close really means. So when Eva Beato saying this, that must click something in Rosa, no? The first thing the new Beato wished? No, the first magic she tried to use was to surpass the limitations given to humans. In particular, gravity! She wanted to become fully aware of her transformation to a witch by being released from those shackles. No more gravity! Gravity is tying me down. As the witch and Rosa stayed as they were, the ground retreated all by itself into the distance below them. Aww. By now their feet were no longer attached to the ground. That's crazy. That's crazy. They're in the sky. That's a freaking brutal way to die. You're gonna make her levitate, and then you're gonna force gravity to work on Rosa again. Rosa's just gonna fall to her death. You're gonna have Rosa fall to her death. That's a freaking grim way to die, yo. Rosa finally realized that the ground hadn't retreated into the distance below her, but that she and the witch had been sucked up into the rainy sky. Sugoi! To humans shackled by gravity, there is nothing more unnerving than not having their feet on solid earth. However, to Beatrice, who had learned the joy of being released from gravity as a new witch, it was enough to cause her whole body to shake with delight.
ねえローザ、昔小さい頃魔女になって空が飛べたらなって話したことあるの覚えてる？叶ったよ。私が本当の魔女になって叶えてあげたわ。
It's come true, you know. I became a real witch and granted it for you.
やめてよ。夢なら覚めて。
Wake me from this dream. Rosa dying here would suck too, because she's the only other person to solve the riddle. And considering Eva is super sick right now, and she's going to be taken over by Eva Beato, the only two who have been able to solve the riddle are both gone now, right? So that's a yikes, okay? The only two to solve the riddle, that's rough. If they had told the rest that they had solved the riddle, and maybe told them how they did it, then yo, that could have been interesting.
あなた言ったわ。夢の中で空を飛んだって。そして覚めたくなかったとも言ったわ。起こした私を恨んだともね。
You're even mad at me for waking you, right? Okay.
安心して。今度は覚めないわよ。
You won't wake up this time, alright? Once you fall to your death, you'll stay dead. That's crazy. That's crazy, Eva. Eva Berto, that's crazy. Come, dance with me in the vast, rainy sky. Didn't we wish together to fly like seagulls in the sky? And escape the cramped and boring hand of Rokujima. Like seagulls? Like Uminekos, for real? Now I'll make that dream a reality for you. That is why I want to share this joy with you and no one else. Isn't this so fun, Rosa?
見てごらんガンカを。私たちのお屋敷ってあんなにも小さいわ。あんな小さな場所で私たちはどれほどの長い時を過ごしたのかしら。その狭さとちっぽけさに今こそ本当に呆れるわ。
Now I'm especially shocked at how cramped and tiny the mansion is.
だからこそ感じて。
So feel,
楽しんで。
enjoy,
喜んで。
rejoice!
私たちが憧れた大空を自由にする力を。さあ踊ろうよローザ。雨の中を風の中を私たちは踊るように飛び回ろう。稲光が私たちを照らして祝福してくれるわ。
Through the rain, through the wind, let's fly around like we're dancing. The lightning will shine on us and bless us. The witch and Rosa were like leaves floating around the whirlwind. As the rain pounded upon every part of their bodies, as the lightning occasionally shone upon them, they shook with the joy of being released from the ground. However, it was only that way for the witch. Rosa was holding onto her head, voicelessly screaming over and over. Hey yo, hasn't Rosa been enough? The amount of times Rosa gets bothered by Beato. Older Beato bothered Rosa so much, and now Eva Beato's doing the same thing. She just can't seem to catch a break. Are you gonna drop her now? Then why not go back there? Are you gonna drop her now? A slightly displeased expression rose to the witch's face when she realized that her own joy was not being shared. And she decided to listen to her former sister's request. She's falling! Oh no, this is how that's a grim way to die, you know. The whirlwind that had been making Rosa dance around grew weaker, then stopped. In other words, Rosa was once again bound by the restrictions of gravity as a human. Following the laws that were originally correct, Rosa began to descend towards the ground upside down. Rest in peace, Rosa! This is how you go. The second twilight got you good. No, she began to fall. Whoops! If I don't take her down the right way, this is what happens. Yo, Eva, Beato, save her. She's gonna die. Uh-oh. The witch hadn't intended to send Rosa plummeting, but she still wasn't used to using magic. Alright. Well, that's a grim way to die. After plummeting about 100 meters into a rose bush. Yeah, I don't think a rose bush is saving a 100-meter fall. Remember how Beato died from falling 10 meters? That's crazy. 100 meters, that's also how tall the towers that Beato put up were, weren't they? When she fought against Buto, when she fought against Virgilia, the towers she put up were about 100 meters tall as well, weren't they? So around the height that they're at right now. As a very, very natural result, Rosa died instantly. Yeah, nah, falling to a rose bush, that's not gonna help. She's gonna die instantly, yeah. So Rosa died. What's gonna happen with Maria? Maria's still alive. She's also part of the second twilight, right? If Maria dies as well, she's part of the two who are close. Battle will be the only one to survive till the very end. So I'm kinda hyped for that. Till the very end. Well, I mean, I'll say that, but Battle could still die in the following twilight. So, but the witch hadn't intended to kill her, so she willed for Rosa not to die. She's gonna revive her. I thought this was the second twilight. You're gonna revive her? When she did, gold butterflies called about Rosa's body, reviving that life just as the witch had wished. She could just do that. Rosa's body, which had laid out a radial carpet of fresh blood, rapidly returned to normal. The broken and crushed bones returned to normal. The torn and smashed flesh returned to normal. How easy it is to break things in this world, and how difficult it is to fix them. Anyone can take a life, but no human can revive a lost life. By surpassing the irreversible, one proves that they have surpassed humans. This surely gave her a much greater realization that she was a witch than flying through the sky had. I can even revive an ended life! That's crazy. Of course you can, says Ronobe. You are already an endless witch. As the endless witch, you're the queen who controls that cycle of life and death. That sounds eerily similar to Beato's story about breaking a vase. The cute pop-eyed goldfish would never swim for me again after it landed on the floor. The servants shook their heads, saying that broken things and dead things could never be revived. So you're going to be a better witch than Beato? I hope you are. After all, you can't fix them. Alright, Beato, so don't be a brutal, cruel, garbage witch like Beato. Be better, Eva. You can be better than her. Come on. Oh. Scratch that. It's just she seems like she's gonna be just as cruel. She's having too much fun with this, man. Way too much fun. And it seems like we're gonna get a Beato 2.0. What the frick, man? I mean, she is a new Beato. I mean, she literally is. She took over the mantle. But come on. I thought she was gonna be kind like Virgilia asked her to. Come on! For a while, the witch became intoxicated with how terrible and wonderful the power she had succeeded was. Her laugh was pure, innocent, and also cruel. Don't follow through the ritual. If you follow through with the ritual and you kill us family members, you won't be much better than Beato, Eva. Come on now. Even though Rosa had been revived, she let out a cry of anguish at the pain from her fall. The witch landed in front of her and held out her hand. Her laugh is crazy. I didn't think flying in the sky would be so much fun. Sorry! And I didn't know he was dead so easily. I mean, yeah, 100-meter fall. Yeah, that's gonna get you real good. Yo, her laugh is wild. Play with me some more, okay? What were those dreams you told me about when you were a kid? Go ahead and tell me more. Tell me about all of them without holding back. As I am now, I can make anything come true, no matter how absurd. I can let you drown in an ocean of jelly. In an ocean, I'm guessing. He's trying to say there. I can swallow you up in a mountain of cake. I can even make you grow butterfly wings and let you fly around the garden. I'll do them one after another. Let's start with the ocean of jelly, okay? Yamete! Ayo, why is Rosa being forced to do these things? Rosa, at the end of the second episode, Eva forced her to eat her family members as a way to save her. Like, why always Rosa, man? Chill on her. Rosa was once again thrown high into the rainy sky. Oh, come on now! However, the sky wasn't filled with raindrops, but with drops of orange juice. Oh my god. When she looked down, Rosa had to doubt her eyes. The rose garden had disappeared, and the ground spread out beneath her was like a pastel-colored jigsaw puzzle. Ah. It was from the dream she had talked about when she was young. An ocean of jelly. That's crazy. That's freaking crazy, yo. Alright. That's crazy. An ocean full of jelly. The black part was coffee jelly. The red was strawberry. The yellow was pineapple. The green was melon. What was the white part? The apple, perhaps? What was the white part? Alright. Did Rosa even have the time to think of something like that? Yeah, Rosa, do you? Let's not forget what Rudolph said. What did he say again? Mary Beretel. Mary Beretteler. I don't know what exactly he said again. It was something like suck Mary Beretels. Something like that, or Beretels. Rosa fell towards that multicolored ocean. She's gonna drown. And sank deep into a grape-flavored purple sea. It really was an ocean of jelly. It had no bottom. As Rosa sank, she was shocked to see a school of transparent fish swimming through the grape jelly ocean. Transparent fish! They were probably made of grape skin. That's crazy. Then she sank on and on, deeper and deeper, as deep as the Mariana Trench. Compressed tightly by the water pressure of the jelly ocean, as her ribs crushed and crunched, as her spine snapped and cracked. What? Can you stop killing her off? The water pressure. Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna look up what a Mariana Trench is. I don't know what that is. Alright. Mariana Trench. Alright, I'll look that up later. In the end, she had become a small, frail meatball. To drown in an ocean full of jelly, huh? I granted it for you. That's crazy. The instant I snapped my fingers, the meatball that had been Rosa was launched up into the sky. What? Why would you do that now? You're gonna revive her again? And after being enveloped in a gold brilliance, she returned to her original form. What's Maria doing during all this? What's happening with Maria? It was as simple and easy as returning dried seaweed to its original form, and anyone could do it. If they were a witch! That vacant look on Rosa's face had to be because of the joy from having that dream she had given up on as a child made into reality. Definitely, probably. Yeah, definitely, totally. Next is a mountain of cake. In an instant the sky was covered and became patterned black and white like a chessboard. That almost transparent white part was her favorite gelatin cheesecake. The elegant black part was a slightly bitter gâteau au chocolat. Something French, I think. Maybe not. They were a ceiling, they were a mountain, and those several billion cakes were thrown down towards Rosa. She's gonna get crushed by cakes? That's crazy. If you piled those cakes up, they would surely be taller than Everest. Wow, that's wow. Okay, so they probably weighed, I'm not too sure, but it was probably heavier than all the cakes across Japan put together. I mean, all of those cakes put together, taller than Everest. How much did they weigh? I don't know, but it's a lot of tons. A lot of tons. I don't know how many freaking tons it is. I don't know if it's millions or more tons, but that's freaking crazy. That's heavy. That's millions of tons, baby. I don't know exactly. I don't know. It's heavy. That's for sure. That's enough to kill you a million times over. It fell down like a ceiling and swallowed Rosa up, so as a very, very natural result, Rosa was crushed to death. In less than a second, her bones broke throughout her body and her insides were all smashed and forced out. Splada splut soup lop! Wow. And yet, still an even greater number of cakes piled up on top. And Rosa ended up as a layer of jam weighed between the cakes. That's crazy. She became as thin as a single hair and was probably splashed out into the area of a tennis court. Wow, a whole tennis court? That's crazy. That world, swallowed up by cake, was once again absorbed by a golden flash. What's next? Then, as though it had all been a dream, Rosa was revived once again! Of course, it definitely wasn't a dream. She had been revived after dying. By that point, death, which most humans only have to experience once after they are born, had already been experienced repeatedly by Rosa. In other words, she had gone through that which humans cannot, the precious experience of dying more than once. That's crazy. What is that laugh, by the way? That laugh is just creepy. It's not even weird. It's that's what is wrong with her? Oh, you're gonna have her fly around the rose garden with butterfly wings. Please have mercy. Let's play more. Laughing innocently, she pointed her gold staff at Rosa as she begged for mercy. When she did, Rosa glittered gold and rapidly began to shrink. She shrank down to the size of a real butterfly. Then, gold wings sprouted from her back and she joined her fellow gold butterflies. That's crazy. That's crazy. That one is crazy. However, while a human body could withstand this wind, It was a different matter for a butterfly's body. Uh-oh. The gold butterfly Rosa was invited to dance by each gale of wind, and she spun in circles around the rose garden. Ah! A gentle bed caught her as she tired from dancing. It was a soft knit hammock in the shadows beneath the roof of the arbor. Huh? The owner of the hammock lumbered into view, welcoming its rare guest who had wandered in on this stormy night. Huh? What the frick? What's happening now? Wait a second. Hi, okay. That owner, which should have been small enough to crush in the palm of your hand, now looked as big as the top of a canopy bed to Rosa. What? Small enough to crush in the palm of your hand? No, as big as... What? Wait. Okay, my brain. So Rosa got caught by it? Right. That's crazy. Alberto, you need to chill. Oh, a spider's web. Ah, that's what they're talking about with freaking. That's what they meant by arbor and hammock. Okay. So spider is the canopy. Spiders don't chew their prey? Ah! I've heard that spiders don't chew their prey, but insert their venom. And when the insides melt into sticky soup, they suck it out. That sounds like an incredibly painful way to go. Oboiteru? Hey, y'all were some messed up children doing that, though. I feel bad for those butterflies you threw on the spider's web, into the spider's webs. This happened before you got into grade school. That's crazy. That's crazy, y'all. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, let's go back. I mean, I guess you are giving her a taste of her own medicine, except she was a little kid before she got even to grade school. What are you doing with her? Hey, there's something wrong with her laugh, y'all. That's a weird laugh. Like even Beato, yes, she has a creepy witch laugh, but her laugh is like yeah. That's Eva's laugh right now. That's crazy. You're gonna get got by the venom, Rosa. Rest in peace, Rosa. One more time.
あいつやるな。実に自由に魔法を使いこなす。
See, your laugh is crazy, right? Your laugh is weird, but it's not that weird. But Alberto's laugh is insane. Your laugh is just her laugh is like her laugh is freaking out of this. That is out of this world. Okay, that's a real witch laugh that she's doing. Okay, and on that note, I'm gonna end this here. Okay, seems like Alberto's also gonna be a piece of crap and follow on the footsteps of Alberto. Because she's already treating Rosa badly, and y'all know my bias towards Rosa. I like Rosa a lot, so I'm already, as much as I congratulated her for becoming a witch, I also, any respect I had for her is gone. Okay, the way she's treating Rosa right now, I do not condone this. I'm not okay with this. Shame on you. Shame on you, Berto. I don't like you. I don't hate you as much as Berto though, because Berto's still done worse than you, much worse. Don't worry. But shame on you. What are you doing? That's my Rosa right there. Okay, you could have just taken her out because the second Twilight killed her once, not like 10 times. Killed Maria and confirmed that Battle would be the only one to survive. Well, I mean, so far at least till the very end, possibly. All right, killed her, Maria, gone with it, but now you just have to just test out your witch powers in the most cruel way possible against Rosa. Virgilia wouldn't condone this. I don't condone this. Y'all are terrible people. And this is how I end Umineko when they cry. This part of Umineko when they cry. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this part. I'll see you guys next time when hopefully Rosa doesn't get tortured anymore like this. And the second Twilight can finally end. Damn. Because we gotta start praising her noble name soon. The third Twilight is about to come out, so... the only one left that has solved the riddle is about to die. Eva does not seem like she's in any good health to be able to do anything, so... We're stuck here with this evil, crazy witch, Eva Berto. And, yeah, I mean, okay. We're gonna end this part here. I hope you guys enjoyed this part of Umineko when they cry. Next time, we'll see how it continues on. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this as much as I enjoyed reading it. Because I mostly enjoyed reading it until this very end portion where Rosa gets bullied about. That I did not enjoy reading that as much. But hey, I hope you guys enjoyed that. At least as much as I enjoyed it, reading it. Alright? Which should be easy to do. And yeah, see you guys next time, alright, y'all? Peace.